Sharpness abounds on this lush volcanic isle. I've had a little bit of flashbacks to my youth playing some King's Quest games. I don't know, whatever. So, doing a little bit of sharpness testing here. I just got these two that I had recently opened. We got the Boker Kwaiken Air Burnley. This is the Knife Center exclusive with a S35 VN blade steel. Didn't feel horrifically sharp out of the box, but I suppose we'll find out if I'm absolutely wrong on that. Does not look like I was. Yeah, 400. 400 is not great. Not something I really want to see out of the box here. Boker, usually known for doing a pretty darn good job with their heat treats. They run them usually on the harder end. So it's possibly they're just trying to crank these things out a little bit. I did notice just through the pivot hole on the blade here, a little bit of a discoloration. Seems like maybe they were trying to really churn these things out super quick, so that they would be, I don't know, ready in time for Christmas, even though they were definitely that. But it seems like possibly they were just a little pressed for time on the production on these or something like that. So they didn't spend enough time trying to get the edge right. And some of their machinery was probably moving at a little bit higher RPM than was probably a good idea. But yeah, it is what it is. I can definitely change that. And knowing Boker and most of their other steels, that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Here we got the Sheepdog XL. This is in Micarta. Let's see what we got going on with this. Hope it's better. $250. Yeah, that's kind of right in the old middle range there. Definitely feels a lot sharper than this little guy right here. But all right, well, there's the two that I'm going to append to the other video since I had just shot it. Yeah, don't really have anything else to say, so appreciate y'all for watching. Catch you on the next one. Well, this particular sharpness test here is going to be super, super quick because it's just the Finch, what is this, the Chernobyl Ant. Yeah, there we go. We even have it on the blade. Good. Because I probably won't remember that all that much unless it's actually on there. But yeah, it's an interesting knife, 14C 28N steel. This one was a return. I think they mentioned something about an uneven grind on the blade sides or something like that. Maybe the actual edge on it. I don't remember. What wasn't listed is that this thing does have just a little tiny bit of a up and down blade play, which I will have to try to fix up just a little bit. I suppose it'll be a nice project since I'm only working a half day today at my standard 9 to 5. But all right, yeah, I've probably talked a little bit too much, so let's go ahead and see. The blade on this doesn't seem like it was used at all. Not exactly the absolute best edge going on there at 315. I suppose since this is probably going to be the start of a new video here, yeah, that's the best thing there. They consider up to 375 in grams to be new high-end cutlery edges, and this does have a decent enough working edge to it. It's kind of grabbing onto my fingerprints a little bit, but it could be a heck of a lot better out of the box than 315. The closer to 200 out of the box for me is a pretty darn good number. For one, that's a really, really sharp knife. And for two, it usually shows that a company has spent the extra time on a particular knife to make sure that the edge is decently refined in that particular way. But yeah, there we go. That's the Finch Chernobyl Ant and whatever the hell that they actually call this micarta. parquet or parquet. Parquet. That's probably not the same word, different language. But alrighty, yep. And so it's time for me to play around with this and see if I can't fix the blade play issues on it. But yeah, I'll catch you when I have a couple more knives to open on up for you. Well, here we are. I got another knife to test the sharpness on, so let's go ahead and do that. This is the Trivisa Aries. It's kind of a button lock. A lot of the Trivisas have been Warncliffe or Sheepsfoot, and this is no different, but it is button lock. I haven't laced this thing up yet, so I suppose I shall do that now. Alrighty, here we go. $190. All right, that's under 200 club right there. This is exactly the kind of edge, sharpness that I really look for out of the box on something here. Yep, decent feeling. There's no rolls or anything like that I can see there. However, I will say that 14C28N, relatively easy to be able to take care of and get a pretty keen edge on. So, for some of the companies out there that really don't fully achieve that, it's a little unfortunate because this steel is pretty darn easy to be able to get those edges on there without a huge amount of effort. But alrighty, yeah, that was that was it because I only have one knife that came in today. But alrighty, as always, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, some sharpness testing going on here for the knives that I had just opened up. We got a Petrified Fish Deep Sea. Then we got the TwoSun TS36 and the 210 over here. Both of these guys are in D2. This is K110, which, all intents and purposes, is D2, just kind of a name brand of it, of course. But I'm sure that you and everybody else already knows that. Alrighty, so let's start out and see how Petrified Fish is doing here. .220, pretty darn good for an edge going on here. Yep, I don't really have any complaints going on there. It's grabbing through fingerprints. Not really anything I could say about a roll or anything happening with that. So good job. Let's go ahead and restring this and test the next one. Alright, the TS36. .220, basically the same kind of sharpness going on here. And, yep, definitely feels about the same. So, yep. Equal kudos going out for that one here. And let's go ahead and check that TS210 here at the last. This one's got much less of a belly on it, so the handle is much lower than it was on the other two. 210, so just within margin of error, basically the same going on there. Yeah, all sorts of good edges all the way around going on today, so fantastic to see that. I got a heck of a lot more knives coming in. Between some Christmas bonus money that I've had, some different knives that were on sale and things, along with another TV I ended up purchasing because my old 43-inch yeah, close to a decade now. It's still working, but I wanted some upgrades and found a good deal on that. So, all right. I will catch y'all on the next one. Should have quite a bit more knives coming in. I think a lot of them probably should have already been in, but, with the crazy weather that's been going on here right after Christmas, basically shutting down Southwest Airlines as a whole and a whole bunch of other stuff recently. It's understandable why things are coming in a little bit later than usual. But alrighty, catch you on the next one.